Hello and welcome to my review of the Lumineth Realm-Lords Auralan Sentinels. Now this box set will set you back £36.50 and can build 10 Auralan Sentinels in a variety of interchangeable and customizable designs. No. No. You can also build one Auralan Sentinel as a High Sentinel with a Skyhawk lantern. You don't have to. There is another bow in there, so you can have them all 10 of them as Sentinels if you wish. What a disappointment. £36.50 for 10 bowmen, pretty much. It is a disappointment. They're not 10 intercessors. They don't have a huge amount of spare parts. We'll go through those later on before I do some size comparisons and the review of their rules. But yeah, very lackluster. If you're going to get these and the Sentinels, you'll be, I'll say, disappointed. However, if you get something like the Light of Eltharion and maybe a Alarith, you'll be quite happy. But again, I haven't reviewed Alarith yet. I'm just going to have to find out with that model. But yeah, it's shocking that these are the price that they are. I was really expecting them to be £20 or £25, but £36.50 is just... I understand if you are put off by the prices of these Lumineth Realm-Lords. When I set out to unbox them and review them, I never would have expected them all to be this pricey. I really wouldn't. I'm not sure whether it's because they're a brand new faction and they're untested, and also coupled with the fact that Games Workshop don't think they're going to sell as many. But why have that in your strategy? Oh, we're not going to sell that many, so we'll have them at a high price. It really baffles me, because the value and what you're getting in these new sets is just, yeah. I don't think the price justifies it, in my opinion. Anyway, not to start off on a bad note, let's have a look at these models individually. They're all in exactly the same pose. That's another thing that I can't get over. They all look the same. The difference is here. You've got a load of twins, which I think is pretty naughty. It's what you'd see in the army set boxes. Look at the legs there and the feet. They're on that rock thing. But you just can't tell those two apart other than the chest piece. That's the only thing. Their bows are in exactly the same position. They're looking in exactly the same position. Their quivers are the same. The only difference there is the chest piece. So I don't know what Games Workshop are thinking in that description by saying that they're fully customizable and things. What a load of rubbish. Anyway, let's carry on with these. So that's those two. This is this set of twins here. Again, the only difference is the chest piece, the arrows, the bows are in the same position. So the heads, I think I used the same heads there. I mean, his head is a little bit on the wonk, just probably because I glued it that way. So that's those two. And then these, I think these might be the same. Yeah, even these two have got the same like little token and things. So what you're really getting is you're getting 5 sets of twins here and the High Sentinel. The chest pieces are a bit different, but the helmets are the same, and I've chosen different heads for these two. I think for the set of twins you do have a choice of two different heads, and then these two will be the same. Yeah, look, exactly the same pose on exactly the same bit of scenery, just the chest piece is different. I think their heads are a bit different, but yeah, the heads are different because the plumes are slightly different, but you wouldn't be able to tell with the gemstones and things. Another thing that I found is I was breaking these. I mean, you can't see the joints there, but I broke these so easily just by filing them and cutting the extra off. I broke these strings. On some of them I broke the actual string there. I mean, they're super fragile, the bows themselves. I don't know how they can manage to fire like 30 inches or so. We'll talk about the rules a bit later. But yeah, so this is the alternative one. So you can build another one of these, but I just find that this is probably the coolest model out of all of them. You know, letting rip with that Skyhawk, hand on the long sword there. You can have the Skyhawk perched on the top. That's an alternative version. But yeah, this High Sentinel is decent, but in my opinion, not as cool as the High Warden, which I don't have to hand at the moment, but he is a really cool model. Anyway, that's all 10 of them. pretty lackluster, especially for the price point that Games Workshop are asking for. Let's move on to the spare parts right here. I think it was 2 sets of the same sprues. So you got 4 sprues, but 2 of them are twins. So that means that you're going to have all the parts left over for the high Sentinel. But this is the cool Skyhawk that's just sat on a perch. Nothing stopping you from putting this on top of a banner of a White Scars Space Marine, maybe. That's an option. You get spare quiver. You get the other Skyhawk, which is just free and there's no attachment points anywhere. So again, that's another cool model that you could put somewhere. Maybe on the tip of a arrow, I don't know. So it's like they're firing a Skyhawk at them. Much like, I think the Daughters of Cain, don't they fire snakes from their bows? A bit like Conan the Barbarian. So cool. Anyway, how many heads do you get? Looks like you just get 2 more heads. You actually get 2 Skyhawks that are just sat. Maybe you could modify it and have cut that one off and put it facing the other way, or just cut it off and attach it onto there. So you have 2. You've also got the little like ceremonial dagger thing. You get another bow, which again, like I say, you can make 2. You can make another Sentinel instead of the high Sentinel. You get the Scry Lantern, or whatever it's called, and you get a few of the other arms and hands and like, I want to say armour pieces or shoulder pauldrons, and I think 2 extra chest pieces. So you can go with having some of the twins with the same chest piece if you want, but I tried to have different ones for as many as I could. Anyway, they're all the spare parts. You don't get a huge amount. So size comparisons then. I can't show you a size comparison with the Stone Guard yet because they're not out, but here is the other kind of troop choice, which are the Wardens. Similar size, but I actually prefer the Wardens. I think they look cooler with the shield and this really long pike, if you can keep the pike straight in your hobby box and things. But yeah, that's the Sentinel, that's the Warden compared to them, so very similar height. Then I've got the Cathalar right here, just in a review of her. She is taller than all of them except for maybe the high Sentinel, but they do exhibit a fair bit of size because of the how big the bows are. Then next to a Dawn Rider. Dawn Rider is going to be a fair bit taller than all of them. And then Light of Altharion, again, it's going to be taller than them all. And we might as well just throw in Teclis right here. Yeah, there's obviously no comparison, but him surrounded by those bowmen, archers, whatever, it's going to look really, really cool, having them all with the same kind of runes and synergy, and if you do the bases all the same, they're just going to work really well because they're all elves. Okay, then I'll just show you them compared to a couple of other Age of Sigmar models, in particular Everchosen. So here is a Chaos Warrior. Compared to them, I'd say the Chaos Warrior is a little bit shorter than these elves. And then there is a Lord on a Karkadrak, obviously. And the final size comparison I always like to make is with my usual 3 models. So I've got a Space Marine on the left, Primaris on the right, and Slimarbo in the middle. Interesting one this, because they're all, other than Slimarbo, they're all taller than the elf, but the bow makes the elf look a bit bigger because it's so high, and so does the plume. But there you go, that's how they stack up compared to sort of normal minis. Going to be similar height to a Space Marine, which again I find very strange, but Primaris is going to be a little bit taller. Hope those size comparisons have helped. So we've come to my part of the review where I will go through all of the rules for these Auralan Sentinels. Are they any good? Well, they follow the same, I say, restrictions as the Wardens, in that for each Vanari Auralan Wardens unit included in your army, you can take 1 Vanari Auralan Sentinels unit or 1 Vanari Dawn Riders unit as a battle line unit. So if you've got the Wardens, which are the ones with the long pikes, then you can take either these Sentinels or the Dawn Riders as the battle line unit. So the minimum unit size for these is 10, maximum is 20, and they're 140 points. Their stat line reads, their movement is 6 inches, save of 5+, bravery 6 and 1 wound. Compared to the Wardens, for instance, that means that their save is worse. It's a 5+ instead of the Warden save of 4+. A unit of Vanari Auralan Sentinels has any number of models, each armed with an Auralan bow and Vanari dagger. High Sentinel. One model in this unit can be a High Sentinel. A High Sentinel is armed with a Champion's Blade instead of an Auralan bow and Vanari dagger, and they carry a Skyhawk lantern. Now, their weapons. These Auralan bows are pretty decent. They've got 2 firing modes, aimed and lofted. So aimed is a shorter range at 18 inches, 1 attack, 3+ to hit, 4+ to wound, rend -1 and damage 1, but the lofted profile is a range 30 inches, 1 attack, but now it's 4+ to hit, 4+ to wound, no rend and only a damage of 1. So you're going to be causing, so it's going to be easier for them to hit at that shorter range and have the rend. Melee weapons, Champion's Blade. So range 1 inch, 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, 4+ to wound, rend -1 and damage of 1. That just gives your High Sentinel a bit of close combat effectiveness with those 2 attacks. Vanari Dagger, which is what they're all equipped with. A range 1 inch, 1 attack, 3+ to hit and a 4+ to wound. No damage, no rend and 1 damage. If they're in close combat, then you've done something terribly wrong. Abilities, Skyhawk Lantern. So this is what the High Sentinel has. At the start of your shooting phase, you can pick one enemy unit within 30 inches of this unit's High Sentinel that is not visible to them. If you do so, you must choose the lofted missile weapon characteristic for all attacks made with this unit's Auralan bows in that phase, but the enemy unit is treated as being visible to all friendly models from this unit until the end of that phase. Awesome. So they don't need to be visible, but that Skyhawk is going to be able to spot them out a little bit like an Assassin's Creed Eagle or something like that. Many-stringed weapon. Before attacking with Auralan bows, choose either the aimed or lofted missile weapon characteristics for all shooting attacks made by this unit in that phase. That's fair enough. Sun metal weapons. If an unmodified hit roll for an attack made with an Auralan bow is 6, that attack inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target and the attack sequence ends. Do not make a wound or save roll. Fantastic. Not only can you see and fire at models that you can't see, if you're getting 6s, you're getting mortal wounds. You don't need to make a wound roll or a save roll. So these guys are going to be lethal at range. Magic. The High Sentinel of this unit is a wizard, while this unit has 5 or more models. Again, I don't really get that. Oh, we've only got 4 Sentinels in this squad. I've totally forgotten my magic book today. They can attempt to cast 1 spell in your hero phase and attempt to unbind 1 spell in the enemy hero phase. They know the power of Hish spell. So this power is exactly the same as the Auralan Wardens. It's a casting value of 6 if successfully cast until your next hero phase. The Sun Metal Weapons ability for the caster and or the unit they are part of causes mortal wounds to be inflicted on an unmodified hit roll of 5+ instead of 6. Amazing. So you want to be getting this spell, casting it, and then you've got 5+ for mortal wounds. Any number of Lumineth Realm-Lord wizards can attempt to cast Power of Hish in the same hero phase. Amazing. Keywords: Order, Elf, Lumineth Realm-Lords, Vanari, Auralan Sentinels. So in conclusion, if you can move past the price and the fact that these aren't amazing looking models, the rules are very strong for these, as strong as the Auralan Wardens. These Sun Metal weapons that Games Workshop have introduced with them all, having these mortal wounds on 6s or 5s with the Power of Hish, are fantastic and really give these units the biting edge that they need, because they only have the saves of 5+ or even 4+. They only have the 1 wounds. They can be a bit fragile. So it's the spells that buff them and the Sun Metal weapons that can cause a lot of harm. But what do you guys think of the models, of the kit and the rules? Please do put all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments, as always. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Techless protects.